Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Kidzone. Today our story is entitled Just the Shepherd Boy. We are going to look at the story of Prophet Samuel, where he is going to choose a king. Our Bible verse from today is from 1 Samuel 16 verse 7 that says, "People look at the outside of a person, but the Lord looks at the heart." Okay, boys and girls, we have many types of books over here. How do you usually choose your books? Do you find the most beautiful colored one that has lots and lots of pictures, just like this? Or maybe you're a girl and you like how this book looks like. Or maybe you like this book where it's just lots and lots of pictures and very little words. Maybe some of you may find books with lots of words very boring and you will just put it aside. Or something like this that is so many words and you just don't want to read it. Or maybe you won't choose this book because there is no synopsis that you can take it from. Well, many of us look and judge a book by its cover. But not all books are like that. Each book was designed for a very special purpose. God has spoken to Samuel, and he has already chosen Israel's next king. Samuel reached the town of Bethlehem and found Jesse's sons, and he was going to choose the next king. He would pour some of the olive oil on him. When he arrived in Bethlehem, Samuel saw Jesse and his family. Jesse called 7 of his sons to go with him. Samuel looked at the boys and smiled. The oldest of Jesse's sons, Eliab, was tall and handsome. This is surely the man the Lord has chosen to be the next king, Samuel thought to himself. But the Lord spoke to Samuel, "Don't look at how tall and handsome that man is. I have not chosen him to be the king." God does not see the same way people do. People see only on the outside of a person, but the Lord looks at people's hearts. Jesse introduced another of his sons to Samuel. "The Lord has not chosen this man either," he said. And Jesse continued to introduce his next son, and Samuel looked and shook his head. Each one of Jesse's 7 sons was presented to Samuel, and Samuel was puzzled. "The Lord has not chosen any of these men," he said, and he asked, "Are these all your sons?" Jesse said that he has one more son, David, who is in the field caring for the sheep. "Send for him," Samuel said. "We will not sit down until he gets here." When David arrived, David loved the Lord and the Lord loved him. The Lord told to Samuel, "That's the one, anoint him. He is the one that will be king." So Samuel took out his container of olive oil and poured some oil on David's head. And the Lord's Spirit blessed David and gave him power to do the important work that God had planned for him. God does not look at just the strongest, tallest, or the oldest. Everyone is important to God, even a young shepherd boy. Bye kids, see you next week.